To begin a granny square, you want to start with a slip knot. And then chaining 4. Next, you want to insert your hook into the first chain after the slip knot, and then yarning over and pulling through all loops on your hook. So this creates the center that we will then work into. After creating the circle, you want to create a chain of 3. This will count as the first double crochet of the cluster. So next, you want to yarn over, inserting your hook into the center of the circle, yarning over to pull up a loop. So now you have 3 loops on your hook. You want to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's now the second double crochet. So doing that once more to complete the cluster, and you're always working into the center for this first round. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over again to pull up a loop. So now you have 3 loops on your hook. You want to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So now after the first cluster, you want to chain 2. This creates the corner for the next round. And then yarn over, insert your hook again into that center, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So each cluster will have a set of 3 double crochets separated by a chain of 2. So you want to continue now until you have 4 clusters in the circle. So after the last double crochet cluster, you want to chain 2 and then insert your hook into the top of the beginning chain 3. Yarn over and then pull through all loops on your hook. And this is the end of round 1. To begin round 2, you want to start just how you started round 1 with a chain of 3. This counts again as your first double crochet of the cluster. So you want to create 2 more of these working into this space here. So yarn over, insert your hook into that corner, yarn over to pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, and then pull through 2 loops to create the double crochet. So yarn over, insert into that same space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So when moving from one corner to the next corner, you want to chain 1. So this chain 1 is what we will then work into on the next round. So yarn over, inserting your hook into the next corner, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops to create a double crochet. So you want to do that twice more to complete the cluster. And just like in the first round, you want to chain 2. And then working into the same space, you want to do another cluster of 3 double crochets. And then chaining 1 before working into the next corner. So now, I just finished this corner. I'm going to chain 1 before going back to the beginning corner. So creating 3 double crochets into that spot that we started with. Then chaining 2, just like the other corners, and then inserting your hook into the top of the chain 3, and then yarning over, pulling through all loops on your hook to create a slip knot. To begin round 3 of the granny square, you're starting again the same way with the chain 3, and then putting 2 double crochets into that corner. And now you want to chain 1, and before you work into another corner, you want to yarn over and insert your hook into this chain 1 space and create 3 double crochets. So now chain 1 again, and then create the next corner by making 3 double crochets, and then chaining 2, and then 3 double crochets. Then chain 1, and then continue that pattern until you get around the square. After completing the final double crochet cluster in the beginning corner, again you want to chain 2 and then slip stitch into beginning chain 3, yarning over to slip stitch by pulling through everything on your hook.